Hey everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts. These are some pieces that I created to go on the faux leather book box that I just made. These are made out of resin, but you could certainly make them out of polymer clay. What I did was, I've got this frame that the original one I actually used before I made a mold of it. So I jumped online, I jumped on eBay and ordered this one. It had a little mirror in the center that I popped out. First of all, this is the amazing mold rubber. It just comes in two parts. The mold rubber and the curing catalyst. Alright. It's got like a 10-to-1 ratio, I believe is what it is, but it gives you instructions on how to measure the catalyst. Alright. Alright, so here's the mold that I made. And I just formed it in it's a Domino's tin. I mixed up, this is the amazing casting resin, and it sets in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I've poured the part A, and I'm just going to add a little colorant. Alright, I did blue for the video, but somehow I didn't get footage of them pouring the resin, and I wanted to share a few tips. Alright, the amazing casting resin actually is pretty, I don't want to say foolproof, but it's pretty hard to mess it up. As long as you stir it thoroughly. Scraping down the sides as you go. Alright, and I actually think that I want just a tad more of the red. There we go. Once again, scraping down the sides. Alright, and here's the tip I wanted to share. When you're pouring into something shallow from a full cup, or anything from a fuller cup, if you'll turn your stick on its side and put it up against the lip of your cup, and then pour, it will give almost a spout for the resin to flow. Whoop. And if you overflow like that, you can coax it back into the mold a little bit. Alright, and then just check to make sure all of your areas are filled in. You can set the cup aside with your stick in it and let it finish curing, and then it will pop right out after it's cured. Alright, and then just let this cure for about 10 minutes, and you'll just be able to pop it right out and it'll still be flexible. Okay, while this is continuing to set up, here's what I did before. All I did was cut out an image off my computer, actually, and I glued it to the back after I sealed it with a little Mod Podge. And then I mixed a little bit of the amazing clear cast that I added just a touch of color to and poured it in there. You've got to make sure that your image is glued to the frame really well so you don't have any resin seeping under the edge, which I didn't have, which I was really pleased with that. Alright. So this frame actually started out, as you can see, brown. And I did some deco art media techniques to it, and I really love the way it turned out. Alright, so I'm going to continue to let this set, and then I'll be back. Okay, I've let this set for 10 minutes maybe. I've peeled out a couple of the pieces that were on the inside. Don't throw these away. You can clip them up and use them in some of your clear resin for some inclusions. Alright, so I'm going to slowly start to lift this out. Now, one of the things I will tell you is I did use some mold release before I ever poured the resin in, so that it would lift out much easier. Alright, here it is. Now you can trim away the little excess bits with your scissors, really easy. Sometimes they'll just pull off, but these up here I will trim off. But what I want to share with you is I saw this Mike, who is the owner of Amazing Casting Products, did a demo at one of the shows, and I saw the video. And this is an awesome idea. You can form it. So what an awesome frame would this make on a bottle? All I did was taped it down with some painter's tape and then let it set until it was fully cured. And then check them out. Altered bottle frames. I thought this was just such a cool technique. He did some bracelets, actually, that they formed in a long straight mold, and then after they had set up, they pulled them out and then they wrapped them around a form and let them continue to cure, and when they came out they were ready to wear. Super fun and so easy to do. I can't wait to do my next altered bottle project, and I'll try to share that on video with you as well. So, super fun what you can do with the Amazing Casting Products. And this is, like I said, just the casting resin, which sets up super fast, and it's super easy to use. So, I shall holler at y'all later. Bye now.